face movements, April the 9th, 2018. We got a lot of news to cover, folks. So please hit that like, subscribe button on top. We got a lot more news coming this week. I was trying to get around to the weather, but I'm going to put it out there just right now. Put warnings and watches for a possibility of a moderate to major earthquake from April the 9th till April the 15th, 2018 for earthquake on the New Midge fault line in middle of America, in Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, and even to the West Coast. So please subscribe to stay tuned to keep up to date. All right, we got a lot of news to cover, and it's crazy. We're on the brinks of World War III. All right, in this video, there's possibly two scenarios that's possibly going on. All right. What's crazy is the National Guard is getting a beef up on the border in Mexico and on the Texas line. I want you guys to read this. This is from Dab Hodge, The Common Sense Show. Many waves of terrorists will follow the immigrants headed this way. All right, so the first possibility, the reason Donald Trump is sending National Guards to the border is because he is protecting our border for real. All right, there's possibly Muslims that came from the Middle East, deteriorated to South America, to Mexico, that is heading this way. All right, you got to also think Mexico right now is not so happy with President Trump. Same with China and Russia. They could all get together. All right. So Donald Trump, what he's doing is putting National Guards on the southern border. All right. There's a lot of stuff going on. And what's crazy, I don't think Donald Trump will just send National Guards for 1,500 people. There's something more that he is not telling us. All right. When Donald Trump said and took the office, he actually kept real about this. He ain't gonna tell every single of our military moves to the whole world, including us, right? So what's the real reason Donald Trump is sending military personnel like the National Guard to the borders on Texas and in Arizona on the borders and down south? To protect the borders from Mexico and the supposedly caravan that really is coming. There's a whole bunch of people. To me, I think it's way more than 1,500. We got pictures here. We're going to go through it. And also, on the other side, all right, and now please leave me your comments, your opinion, because we're going to do some deep research on this. There's two possibilities. All right. I never sound like Donald Trump or nothing like that, but I could be a neutral person and see both sides. The first side, the reason Donald Trump is sending National Guards to the border down in Texas is because there's more than just 1,500 people from Honduras and in South America going through Mexico that's coming to our border. They might have terrorist groups in it. Or Donald Trump's preparing just in case we get invaded from the south. Because Mexico ain't on the best side of America right now. China ain't on the best side of America right now. And definitely Russia ain't on the best side of America right now. So in these videos that I'm producing tonight, we are on the brinks of World War III, folks. All right. Now that's one side. The other side is Donald Trump could be doing some second kind of Adolf Hitler stuff. Because we're going to show you, too, proof that the detention camps, he's asking for more refunds. For more people in ICE and immigrants that are Hispanic, I'm Hispanic too, to be put in detention centers when they come. So they're building on that too. So let's just follow this up with the Common Sense Show. David Hodge, many waves of terrorists will follow the immigrants headed this way. Mexico has a stronger immigration law than the United States. Crossover into Mexico like millions have done in America. One is likely spend months, years in Mexican prison awaiting trial. Traveling through Mexico is an automotive as dangerous enough. All right, so I want you guys to read this. I'm just showing the picture. They're talking about 1,500 people. I'm talking about there's more than 1,500 people heading towards America from Honduras right now. All right. You could just look at these photos, folks. All right, people hopping on trains. There's caravans, and when you got to think, all right, maybe Donald Trump is crazy, but he still is the president of the United States of America. He still knows stuff that's going to happen beyond our belief, and like he said, he ain't going to tell everything to the whole world. And he got his wall, all right, he got his border patrol, but now he's going to send National Guards. And when Donald Trump said that there's caravans, he didn't say one caravan. He said it with a plural, with us, caravans. All right, why would you send a National Guard down there? All right, why would you? All right, the reason that he sent the National Guard most likely is to protect our border. We're on the brinks of World War III. Mexico, we got all these new tariffs and all this stuff, and Mexico's angry at Trump. And China's angry at Trump. They could get soybeans down from South America instead of us from Brazil, all this stuff. We're going to get deep into this. They could have terrorists looking like Hispanics and walking up towards the border. All right, folks? So we got to protect our border. Understand where he's coming with that. You got to remember, he's still the president of the United States. He's still got more information from the FBI and all that stuff than we do. All right, folks? And the second thing is maybe Trump is depopulating people. All right. Trump plans to expand the number of detention centers to hold more immigrants. And when people say detention centers, this sounds different, right? Or internment camps. All right. Internment camps, detention camps. All it is a nicer way of saying concentration camps. Just like Germany. All right. And even during World War II, the United States had interpreted camps for Japanese, basically concentration camps for Chinese and Japanese for Asian people. All right. But since he took office, President Donald Trump has authorized numerous immigration enforcement operations to round up immigrants in this country illegally, including thousands of people without criminal background, now to live up to his promise to round up probably 2 million more immigrants. All right. If you read the rest, the links are going to be at the bottom. He needs more detention centers on the border for 2 million more immigrants. All right. Possibly it's just a detention center so they could send it back to their country. But when they're in these detention centers, it takes months, years before they get a court date. So basically it's like a concentration camp. There you go, folks. And when they're talking about caravan people, why would he send the National Guard? Why would he need border and detention centers for 2 million people? All right, let that sink in for a second. And like, what is caravans? Oh, they didn't shut this off, this website. Let's just go through this with the tour. All right. What is the caravan of immigrants heading to the U.S.-Mexico border, and why is Trump so angry about it? All right. I was going to keep repeating. I'm going to just make this sink in your guys' head while we're doing research. So I said put down your opinions at the bottom. Subscribe. Most likely Donald Trump is sending National Guards to the southern borders because he's afraid for terrorists to walk in. He's afraid for drug cartels and drugs to walk in. All right. And you got to think, Mexico, South America is angry at Trump no matter what. Russia, China, they could all get together and start doing stuff. And we're going to prove you in other videos what's going on around the world. We're on the brinks of World War III. I mean, since last night, we even got closer to World War III with Syria attacking supposedly false flag. And we're going to show you why it's false flag, because Donald Trump said that you're going to pull us out. But all of a sudden something happened, right, folks? So there's 2 possibilities here. Either there's more than 1,500 immigrants with terrorists, and they're protecting our border from invasion from Russia, China, from coming up a whole different way, protecting our border for real, or this is part of the depopulation plan. All right, because I don't care what anyone say, Donald Trump is part of that new world order. He's a billionaire. He's at the height of all heights. All right, folks, he's in that Rothschild club, and I don't care what you think of the man. All right, you may be for him or against him. You got to stay neutral. You got to have a clear mind to think, all right, if I was in this position, what is really going on? You got to find the information. So we're going to stay tuned. We're going to stay up to date on this. Please like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Facebook. This is the No Face Movement. Moving. Till next time, facing off.